Hey lovelies, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Today we're going to be talking about Miss Wanda coming for Dr. Shenita. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and everyone please like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Now let's get into it. So Wanda went live recently on Instagram. It was like she was going on a road trip, yeah, and then she started talking about Funky Geneva coming to black and basically saying that she's definitely getting tickets and basically like trying to promote the event. It was clear she was just trying to get some traction for the event. Of course, she could not help being messy as well. So she was talking about the fact that she would be going to like the radio station to pass out tickets for the event. And I'm like, all right, that's your business. Support your child. Completely understand that. But where it then went left was she then started to throw shade at Melody and Dr. Chanita. And I thought that was just weird to me, especially when what she's throwing shade about is a good cause. So she basically said that Meso and Tisha have never come forward to beg for money. I'm like, the lies. Like, are we forgetting donations that they wanted at some point that they couldn't get and had to like close it down? Are we forgetting that there was even the poker event that was sort of allegedly communicated almost like it was something for the community and for some sort of charitable purpose? So let's not act like people have not asked for donations, or Meso and Tisha allegedly have not asked for donations in some way. Now, this is my opinion, and let's just say this to cover myself. Everything I say on this channel, every single video, even if I don't say it on that video, everything is alleged for entertainment purposes only and in my own opinion, okay? All right, so now that I've said that, let's get into the nitty-gritty. So Wanda started going off about like, what does she need? $100 to build up an African water plant. I'm like, yes, what would you know about that, ma'am? I've not heard you try to do something nice for the community. Now, you guys know if I'm wrong, I will be so quick to accept that and acknowledge that in the comment section if you guys call me out on it. So if you guys know Miss Wanda for doing certain charitable things and her doing things that I'm not aware of, let me know in the chat. I will put my hand up and say fine. Because to be honest, I won't say I don't watch every single thing that Wanda does because I can't stand her voice, accent, everything is just hard to listen to personally. So I can't really tell you that I know every single move that she makes. But from what I know in terms of what I've come across in these YouTube streets, it does not seem like she is heavily involved in charitable things. So what are you going to know about needing $100 to build a water plant? Okay, if you don't know, these things cost money. So yes, $100 donation is not far-fetched at all. If you don't want to give it, that's absolutely fine. It's not for you. That's why it's a voluntary donation. Nobody's strong-arming you to drop a cent. No one needs your cent, right? This is one of the things I've learned, right? When it comes to like doing good for people, if you don't do it, someone else will. Like, don't feel like you're the end and be all and like, because I didn't do this, someone else will. You know, the gap that you have, someone else will fill it. And if you're only able to do a certain thing, someone else will step in and do the rest. So don't be out here really thinking that like people are not going to be donating the $100. People that can and have it will do it. So sit down somewhere, you know, and mind your business. So Wanda also talked about she thought Shenita was from Woodland, Alabama. She thought she was a strong girl, but she let the Melometers drop her like a hot potato. Now, for those of you, because I know I didn't cover that on this channel, and just because I was like, I saw a lot of different things about it, and I felt like the thing with commentary sometimes is like you feel like a lot of people have already covered it. Like, you know, are people really interested in what I have to say about it sometimes? So I'm just like, let me just leave it. But to give you some context, Dr. Shenita went live And she was sort of talking about how someone was saying certain things to her that really upset her. I think it's either the person came across as a melometer or said something about being a melometer or is a melometer. And in her live, Dr. Shenita made a reference to that, and people went off. People were upset at Shenita. People felt like she was an op and she's become a gray area. And people were not really trusting of her intentions with melodyshari. And so that's the context of what it is that she's referring to. So after things were going off in like the comments, Dr. Shenita went live again to address it and basically say that she wasn't coming for the melometers. She supports the melometers and all that kind of stuff. So it almost felt like a little bit of damage control, if I'm being completely honest. Now, I like Dr. Shenita. I think she was just emotional in the moment and said something that she shouldn't have said, or something that referenced melometers. And because the melometers are already feeling some type of way about being constantly put in business that ain't got nothing to do with, it's like let's give you an example, right? Like, it's like before anything happens in YouTube streets, they're like, oh, the melometers are constantly getting blamed. So of course, but everybody's on high alert. Like, nobody is playing. So you say something that insinuates that you're coming for melometers and people are pissed. And I completely understand that, right? So I also understand Shenita coming to clear it up, because she's like, I'm not trying to, nobody should come look at me like an op when this is my friend that I love and support and continue to support. So I completely understand that. But then that's what Miss Wanda is taking to mean that, oh, she ain't a strong girl. Oh, I thought she was a strong girl, but she's letting the melometers drop her. That ain't have nothing to do with anything. As an adult, if you say something that is misconstrued or people take the wrong way, it's absolutely okay for you to step back in and say, that's not the intention. This is what I was trying to convey. Give us some context, right? There's no reason for you to let people run with a narrative that is not true, unless sometimes you don't really care, which is fair enough. But if someone wants to address it, that does not make them any less strong. That does not make them cowering because of the melometers. That just means they want to clarify. And she was giving the impression, oh, that makes her half of a woman. What makes you half of a woman is not sticking up for your friend when your friend needs it, right? Not correcting a rumor that could be used against your friend, right? Because the truth is, melometers are blamed for everything. So yes, if I was melodyshari's friend, I would come out to be like, no, I'm not referring to the melometers. I will clarify that, because that's my friends, supporters, community that I'm protecting, right? From being labeled as the object of her conversation. The truth is, Dr. Shenita was out here just schooling people on boundaries. But because a reference was made to that, and some of the references she made, which I feel like was more in the heat of the moment in an emotional conversation, as opposed to the intention. I think sometimes we need to think about intention and impact. Like, was this intended and what was the impact, right? And I feel in this case, it didn't come across as that was our intention. It came across as, I'm fed up of this nonsense and I want to, put some people straight. But yeah, that's my opinion on all the shenanigans. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, share, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.